Hi, welcome to Sexy is Timeless Talk. I am Luisa Diaz, author of Sexy is Timeless. I'm founder of Luisa Diaz Foundation, which is a celebration of kindness. Our special day today, our guest today is Vanessa Gordon, the publisher and face of East and Taste magazine for over 6 years. A magazine that evokes the sophistication of a refined Hamptons lifestyle. Welcome. But now let me introduce to you my fabulous friends and co-hosts.
Hello, everyone. Happy holidays. I'm Samantha Basuto Drucker, your lifestyle genie and host of Love and Design.
I lost Samantha for a minute, but let's continue, Dilena.
Hey everyone, it's Delana Dixon. I'm editor-in-chief of divagalsdaily.com, a lifestyle site, and I'm coming to you from lovely Grovetown, Georgia.
Hi. Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm great. I'm great. And you're coming from the Hamptons.
I am. I'm coming from my home in East Hampton in the Hamptons.
Yes, and I'm coming to you, ladies, from Manhattan, New York. And today we are expecting a storm, a lot of snow. So I like the snow a little bit. I don't think I like it too much. Being from Venezuela, the snow is exciting for me, but I don't know how big it's going to be this storm. So we are looking forward to it. Well, not
Yeah.
really. Cheers, ladies. Cheers, everyone. Looking fabulous. Cheers. So I wanted to cheers to La Crema Sonoma Coast Pinot Noir
Mhm.
2018 from California. It's not bad, right, girls?
It's so
Really
good.
nice. Really nice.
It is so good. And you know what I like it? The aromas of pomegranate and
Mm.
the flavors of berry and plants. It has some plants on it with a sort of like a hint of spicy and feels so delicious in your palate.
Mm.
Here's to la crema.
The
Yeah.
terroir is very, very nice. And as I like to say, this is La Crema is very easy to drink.
I love a good Pinot, so thank you very much.
La crema. So, Vanessa, darling, we have so much to talk about it. So, let's start with our diva shot, okay? Your brand is focused on attainable luxury, elements including travel, cuisine, and style that evoke the sophistication of the refined lifestyle in the hands. But, darling, we are under a pandemic. So, what creative ideas or way have you come up with? So, for us to keep, enjoying the luxury of those elements.
Oh, absolutely. So certainly, I mean, when this all happened, everything happened so quickly, and but I'm the type of person that I love to keep busy. I love to keep myself active, especially my mind active. So I actually just jumped right back into more philanthropy. So, for instance, um, I said, gee, how could I help? How could I help people? What could I do to
Are
help?
you so
So,
hi?
hi, this is my little assistant, it's my Sarah,
Oh, hi,
and
Sarah.
my little
Okay,
sweetie.
Hi.
I'm
And so,
working.
and so,
We left the meeting.
so what I've actually done is I've actually created a line of face masks, and I'll show you a couple. Speaking of my daughter, I'll show you her favorite style right now.
Oh, that's so cute.
She created.
That is so cute.
Close.
I love it. And
Little raven.
It's so
like,
cute.
And then her second favorite is it comes in two different styles. And this is her second favorite, little ice cream cones.
is that her favorite ice cream? What is her
Yeah.
favorite ice cream?
Her favorite ice cream is strawberry.
Oh, it's strawberry. Okay. So I love it that Vanessa you have been created right now, and also I hear that it's embroidered. Is that masks are embroidered?
Right. Yep. So I'll show you one of those. This is an example of one that's hand embroidered. So I designed each of these masks. I developed the design of the embroidery here. This is all these are all hand embroidered. So this
Wow.
is to symbolize love is endless.
Aw.
And then we have our little tag here. So I really love this one a lot. And then in terms of Hamptons and North Fork, we have this one for the North Fork to
I
represent.
like North Fork. You have a lot of wine in North Fork.
We do. We do. So
That is
they're
okay.
fun.
So Vanessa, are you saying that totally the magazine about traveling because we cannot travel, that's totally stuff. So now you're doing financial fair. So it's not a good time to traveling because I am going to Tulum, darling, Mexico for New Year. So what should I do? Where should I go? Tell me about it.
Well, first and foremost, you are so lucky. So I have traveled a little bit. I was in Cancun last month and I was in California the month prior. So this is not necessarily stopping my travel, but in regards to you going to Tulum, if you haven't yet visited Chichen or the Mayan ruins, this is the time to do so.
Oh, definitely.
And I say that, and what I recommend is go private, go with a private company or driver, because what's so unique is it's so rare to get a photograph without anyone in the background. And I can almost, I don't want to say guarantee, but almost guarantee there will be very, very few people there. And it will be that epic opportunity to get those great, great photographs. So if you can, if you have the time, definitely do it.
Oh, definitely. My husband is here. He's taking notes. We are going there. Totally going.
Wonderful.
And also, so one thing that really caught my attention about your magazine, I love it.
Yeah.
I love the luxury lifestyle. But when you put the attainable word to luxury, people when they hear luxury, they are afraid and they think they cannot afford it. And an attainable mean is like a luxury in a budget. So how do you combine that?
Absolutely. So what's unique about our readership is we have a lot of readers that are based internationally. So for instance, 8% of our readers are based in the UK alone, followed by Germany, France, Australia, etc. And many of those people, they perhaps are fascinated with the Hamptons lifestyle or a lifestyle similar to that of the Hamptons. But many of them say, gee, how could I afford, a yacht or a trip on a yacht, or many of these luxurious amenities that people here in the Hamptons enjoy on a regular basis. So it invites them, that word attainable invites them to, it's okay to treat yourself and to treat yourself to something that is attainable or able to be secured, based upon their, financial, background, if you will. So it is possible.
That's good because, it's like luxury can be affordable. Is that what you're saying?
I want to say also too that the Hamptons is not closed off, per se. People can enjoy those aspects anywhere in the world.
Love it. Love it.
I'm traveling. I am traveling to the end of January, and I am going to Cartagena, Colombia, and then I'm going to the 5-star Hotel Las Islas, which is safe because it's all outdoors. All the bungalows are private. You can either have a tree house or you can have a private bungalow. They all have a view of the ocean. The bungalows have a private pool. The tree houses have a private jacuzzi. They take your temperature when you get there. And if you have a temperature, you're immediately quarantined. And there's a doctor on staff on the premises full time. And it's about as safe a travel as you're going to get right now. And luxury, it's 5 stars. Absolutely.
I'm going with you, Samantha.
Yes, we will go. Hotel Las Islas in Baru, Colombia.
I love it. We are totally, are you inviting all of us, including Vanessa, to Colombia? Vanessa, are you ready to go to Colombia? sounds very appealing, right?
I'm excited.
I want to go, but like you mentioned, Vanessa, I have been traveling as well. I traveled twice to California, and I traveled one to Kansas City. So I find out that traveling is safe. You have to take care of yourself, of course, and you have to wear your mask and social distancing and all that, and be very respectful to others. But I do find that it's safe. What do you think, Vanessa?
I would certainly agree. In fact, I think it's as safe as it is going to get, in my opinion. Why do I say that? I have never seen the airplanes so clean.
I
The
know.
airport so clean.
Everybody
If
has
you're
very
healthy,
clean,
if you're healthy and able, this is, in my opinion, the time to go traveling.
yes, that's right. So, Dilena, darling, I know that you have some questions.
Well, first of all, since we saw your adorable daughter, what what are some keys to traveling when you're with kids? Because I mean,
Oh, certainly.
I know when I travel, I've traveled from Georgia back to New York, and we're in a 13-hour car ride. So how do you keep them entertained?
Okay. So first and foremost, I talk to them. I talk to them as much as I can. I kind of turn the radio down. It's more like background noise. Sometimes I find that in the beginning when I was traveling, especially with a car ride, and usually I have to go back and forth from Connecticut to and from every 3 weeks to visit my parents. So it's quite it's quite a little daunting after a while. But I talk to them. So for instance, Sarah does her weekly spelling test. I will ask her to spell her spelling words, ask her some random addition problems, and I get my 3-year-old son involved a little bit. I say, "Who's your favorite character on Sesame Street? Tell me about him." And I get them talking, and they will talk your ear off. And it keeps them occupied. It doesn't, people don't realize how quickly the time goes, especially them. So they get really excited. I always have books handy in my car, so I have like really simple, like the corduroy book. There's another example. Even though it's not Easter, I have like this book handy, always near my desk.
Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig, anything Peppa Pig, super simple books in the car. They just look at them. Very, very easy. What else? Well,
That's
yeah.
great. I
Yeah.
think that's great. And my heart goes to parents because they have the hardest job. I always think that you ladies who are parents have the hardest job in the world to do. And
Absolutely.
Yeah.
totally so, you go girl, have a great responsibility. So, I lost you for a minute. So, Samantha, darling, I have some questions.
Yes, so this year is a really great time for creative gifting, Vanessa. What are some wonderful ideas that people can get creative and give this holiday season?
Yeah, it's fascinating to ask that because there are, you're speaking to a lot of my friends that live in the Hamptons. These are people that really have everything, really, or have everything at their disposal. So, I mean, I recommend, getting something perhaps that, oh, and there's another thing I want to say to that too. I was listening to the radio station, supposedly that 25% of gifts given are regifted, or 1 in 4. Now, how to, go about that. So I always recommend, gift cards. I know people are like, oh, come on, gift cards. But honestly, I get so excited. You have to think about, what would you want to get? I would love a gift card. I would love a spa treatment gift card, especially. So I always give out those gift cards, or spa treatment gift cards for women. And then for men, I love to give either a restaurant gift card or experiences. People really love experiences, again, if they're healthy and able, an experience. Like,
What do you mean about experiences? What do you mean?
Sure, absolutely. So my daughter, I took her golfing actually 3 days ago, and she loved it so much. So I'm getting her for Christmas a 5-pack of driving range golf ball experiences.
Oh,
So, and then for her birthday, which is January 13th, I'm getting her a set of golf clubs. So I think she'll be really excited about that.
that is so cool. I love it. What about you, Dilena? I know that we all have something special about it. What do you do?
Yeah, I love doing experiences as well. When I was in New York City, I loved giving like theater tickets to people. And then, you package it. You package it with a great bottle of wine you can share before the theater. And so for our La Crema, if you're taking a wine to a party, you can package it with some gorgeous fabric. We're going to be celebrating Kwanzaa right after Christmas. So this is wrapped in kente cloth, and it just looks so beautiful. And then the person has this great piece of material to celebrate their Kwanzaa celebration. So I'm with you, Vanessa. I love those events. I love those experiences.
I
I
think
love
this is an experience. I think my bottle of La Crema right here is an experience, and I will be sharing it and giving some out.
So one of for we have been doing quarantine and we cannot have this year's gatherings and big parties. We have nowhere to go. So this is for our lovers out there, the lovers, between couples, a bottle of La Crema, and with my sexy song, Sexy Stylist. Okay, coming from the boy to the girl or vice versa, because the holidays is always has to be sexy.
Yeah.
I love that. I baked some of these to give out to people because if you can't, go out to the stores or you don't have the money, a lot of people are out of work this year. So I baked these. These are almond flour. These are gluten-free. They're savory with rosemary and pink Himalayan sea salt. So easy to make. You just put them in a box, tie it up in string, and they make a great gift from
Woo!
the heart.
Love it. I want one of those. Another thing, I think for me, I always when I'm shopping for someone, if I don't like it, I don't buy it. If it's something I buy always a gift that I like, you know, even to all my girlfriends.
I do
When
that
I buy
too.
gifts, I have to like it. I don't buy nothing that I don't like it. And another thing I love to do is the wrapping. I think the wrapping is very special. And
You're a great gift wrapper, Luisa. You're fantastic at gift wrapping.
I love those elements. I totally love being creative, and I think it shows a lot. It's about the gift, right? And let me share with you, and I want you to share the story as well. One of the gifts that I remember that was really surprised me, and that was many years ago. And I had this big bag, and every bag, and one was a gift, a small gift,
Ooh.
and I keep doing like a small gift. Okay, a small gift, can be some earrings, can be something, chocolate, can be, and it was like 5 boxes. And then it was a very tiny box, and it was a diamond bracelet. I never forget that. I was like, oh my God, this is such a great idea. Because, usually when you read, you expected something small. But when they come out with a big box, you are like, wait a minute, that's not what I want for Christmas. What about you girls? Do you have that experience?
Yes. First of all, I do not possess your gift wrapping skills, but I found this sticker. Look, it's gold and it's sparkly. You just stick it on your bottle of La Crema or whatever you're giving is perfect, fast gift wrap. But the most creative gift that I ever received is this necklace, which my mother made. This is from my mother, Coco Rains's collection, from her jewelry collection. And this is an antique crystal that she bought in the antique section of Paris. And she strung this, it's my lucky necklace. Every time I wear it, good things happen. And so this is my memory of my most favorite creative gift that I ever received. My mother was excellent at gift wrapping, just like you, Louisa.
Oh,
She
I
used
love
to,
it. I love
yeah,
it.
she would wrap everything at her studio in colored paper. She'd put our initials on it. It was like fun.
So, ladies, before we go, we have a few things. I wanted to talk to you about the holiday, a traditional holiday that you do have for Christmas. For example, I can share with you very quick that one of the things that I love when I'm doing the Christmas tree, we're arranging the Christmas tree with my husband is the ornaments. And every ornament, most of the ornaments in my tree that you can see here, it has been from around the world. When I travel with my husband, we make it doesn't matter, it can be in March, in June, July. My husband is like, it's like, why are we going at Christmas ornaments? You say, because when Christmas time, we are going to, for, so this is something very special. Yes, my husband is Jewish, but right now he adopted Christmas and he loves it. And every piece in our tree is from a part of the world. And I love
Nice.
that. What about you, Vanessa? What do you have? Something special in your tree?
I love that, and I could certainly align with all over the world. So I actually, when I was in I was in the UK. I was living in the UK for a month last December, and I was in Oxford in Yorkshire, and I bought Christmas ornaments, and of course Harrods, because Harrods is my favorite store ever.
Of
So I
Everybody's.
of course bought an ornament. I of course bought an ornament from there. So I really, really love that. I could definitely relate there. What I do though, because my children, they always, actually my son should be in a few days, bringing home homemade ornaments from school. My daughter does the same thing. Even though my daughter's in virtual school now, we still do a little arts and crafts project together. So each year I save them and I have them hang them on the tree. And then I still have handmade ornaments from my brother and myself. And my brother gave me permission to use his, and we hang them on our tree as well. So we have a variety of these little handmade
I
ornaments.
love it because that's about Christmas. Christmas is about those beautiful memories. What about you, Delena?
We're very big on stockings in our family. As you can see, we have our two stockings back here. Usually we have our names on them, but our stockings are in New York right now. So these are our current Christmas stockings. And at my sister's house where we have the nephews, everything is monogrammed with people's names. And just a little tip on your La Crema, if you can't wrap it in fabric, you could stick it in a stocking.
Great idea.
Great idea.
So, we have been talking about La Cremas and all that. So I know that we have been drinking La Crema and enjoying La Crema. So Samantha, please tell us how to drink wine like an expert, because I know there are 3 steps.
Yes, but first I want to quickly share with you my menorah. This is a replica from the 11th century from Spain. This is an oil menorah because we are celebrating Hanukkah right now. So I just wanted to share that. So how are we drinking La Crema? So it's really simple. You want to admire the color. You want to swirl it around. It helps it oxygenate. You want to take a little whiff of the bouquet. It tells you something about the terroir, the soil that the grapes were grown in. Then you want to take a little taste, just like perfume. You know how perfume has a top note, a base, like a middle note, and like the body it's called, and then the base note or the finish of a perfume? Well, wine is structured very similar. You have the top note, which is the first thing you taste, and I like to swirl it around, and then you'll see that there's dripping down the side of your glass, and those are the legs. This La Crema has very sexy legs, by the way. Those are the sugars.
And they are sexy and timeless.
Yes, sexy and timeless, those legs. And I take a little sip, and I taste cherries, and I taste dark cherry. I taste earthy flavors, a little leather, a little chocolate. It's really, really nice with a little bit of a fruit and pepper finish.
But I also taste a little bit like a tobacco in it.
A little tobacco. I said earth. Yeah, it has a little smoke at the end of the base note. So the notes, it's the first thing you taste, and then the body is like how it is on your tongue, and then the finish is the last thing you taste after you swallow. It's a taste that lingers.
Yeah,
and that's the finish.
And how does it really feel in your palate? It's
delicious.
Or is it still lingering? Cheers! Cheers!
Cheers to a sexy and timeless wine. Thank you, La Crema.
Well, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much for sharing. I know this year is going to be a different one, but let's be creative and let's embrace it and take care of yourself and others. Be kind to yourself and others. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.